Ready. Play.
Back out from Sabalenka into the net, and there we go. Coco Gauff is through to the final of the WTA Finals in 2024. She will be taking on Queen Wen Zhang in that final that will be taking place tomorrow after, well, what was certainly a nervy, bitty, all sortsy sort of ending that you could say to that match. And wow, what a contest that was. And we should hopefully have a Mario entering the room at any given point for that. And here he is. Hey, Mario.
It's been quite a roller coaster of a match, actually. I mean, it's not probably so surprising that we got this final. I mean, considering also the form these two players are in. And, well, I've seen the match. I mean, Sabalenka has looked a little bit tired also, maybe, in these couple of last matches that she played here at the WTA Finals. Wasn't really, brilliant as, she's been in, we've been used to seeing her being in the last, 3-4 months. But, yeah, I mean, it's also been a great performance from Coco Gauff, who's really, turning the tables around this year, because after the US Open, I mean, her season was still going, much better than most of the players, but considering the expectations, it was going, not as good as many people could have thought at the end of last year. But, well, with these results, winning the WTA 1000, now the final, I mean, Coco is always a pretty tough matchup for Sabalenka. I don't know if you agree also, because, if there's probably one thing that Coco can do probably better than anybody else on the tour is, this ability that she's also shown today of staying in the rally so much. She's so, athletic. She incredible in, also absorbing Sabalenka's power, and not many players are able to do it. I think nobody, almost, especially in these kind of conditions, while Coco, has this unbelievably able to do all what she knows in order to put Sabalenka into a difficult position. And actually, beating both Iga and Arena in the same tournament for her is actually such an amazing feat, because, first of all, it's, the first time it happens over the course of the same week. I mean, she beat Iga also during that incredible summer that she had, where she also beat Arena in the US Open final. But yeah, I mean, Arena, I think she was also probably a bit tired, because we've also seen this emotionally, she wasn't really ready to, I mean, she has put up a fight after that tough moment in the middle of the second set. She still has put up a fight, not wanting to let the match go. But my opinion is that she didn't have enough, to also to do this against a player like Coco, where you have to really, green, in an exceptional way.
No, I tend to agree that ability for, as you're saying at the start, that ability for her to be able to sort of soak up so much of the pressure that Sabalenka puts on you, and then to be able to redirect that in the way she has, that incredible athletic ability. We saw there was a lot of points throughout that match that certainly normal players would have lost against Sabalenka, but Coco was just able to get her racket on it with some degree of control in those key points, on those athletic ones. It's been a brilliant performance. I mean, did you take anything away from how kind of tense and how and how almost like bad it was at the end for Coco to be able to try and serve it out?
Of course, it's a tough situation to be in. I mean, I know that Coco won a Grand Slam, so she has a lot of experience despite being so young. But still, I think after this kind of season that she's had, where, I mean, she will close the season as the world number 3, and that tells you a lot, talking about how good is the standard for her. But at the same time, it's WTA Finals. I think it's a great chance for her to probably, you know, getting closer to the expectation towards her season. I mean, she didn't get that second slam, you know, probably after last year, you know, that was maybe the main goal. Also, probably the expectations were pointing, you know, towards probably getting closer to a second slam. But I mean, winning the WTA finals, beating, you know, the best players in the world, because she's already beaten the two best players in the world, and now she gets to face who's probably the player of the moment, which is Qinwen Zheng. And so yeah, I mean, of course the pressure is a lot on her shoulders, that's for sure. It's probably also, I would say, a little bit different as a pressure, because it's not that she didn't have some during the 2023 North American swing, but it was kind of a fairy tale story, let's say. So you know, also
so almost sort of like swept up in the moment there as well. As
if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.